Hello, story lovers, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into a tale that has sparkled in our hearts for generations. The magical story of Cinderella. It's more than just a fairy tale. It's a beautiful reminder that kindness is a superpower and that true beauty always shines from within. Once upon a time, in a house not so far away, lived a gentle and sweet girl named Cinderella. After her father passed away, she was left in the care of her cruel stepmother and two very jealous stepsisters. Their hearts were cold, and they treated Cinderella not like family, but like a servant. From sunrise to sunset, she was busy scrubbing floors, washing mountains of clothes, and cooking endless meals. All the while, her stepsisters lounged about, enjoying a life of ease and complaining about everything. Despite her hardships, Cinderella remained patient and kind. She found friendship in the little mice that scurried in the attic and sang sweet songs to the birds outside her window. She held on to hope, dreaming that one day her life would change. That day came sooner than she expected. A royal messenger arrived with a grand announcement. The king was hosting a magnificent ball, and his son, the prince, was looking for a bride. Every eligible young woman in the kingdom was invited. Cinderella's heart leaped with excitement. For a moment, she imagined herself dancing in a beautiful gown at the palace. Her stepsisters, of course, were ecstatic and immediately began planning their extravagant outfits. Cinderella timidly asked her stepmother if she could go too. With a wicked smile, her stepmother agreed, but only if Cinderella finished all her chores and found something suitable to wear. Working tirelessly, Cinderella managed to finish everything. With the help of her animal friends, she even repurposed her mother's old dress into a lovely gown. But just as she was ready to leave, her stepsisters, consumed by jealousy, ripped her dress to shreds, leaving her in rags and tears. As Cinderella wept in the garden, a soft, shimmering light appeared. It was her fairy godmother. "Don't cry, my dear," she said with a warm smile. "You shall go to the ball." With a flick of her magical wand, she transformed a pumpkin into a golden carriage, the mice into majestic white horses, and Cinderella's tattered rags into a breathtaking, starlit gown. On her feet appeared a pair of delicate glass slippers. There was just one condition. She had to leave the ball before the clock struck midnight, when the magic would fade away. At the ball, everyone was mesmerized by the mysterious princess who had just arrived. Her grace and charm outshone everyone. The prince was completely captivated. He had eyes only for her. They danced the entire night, lost in a world of their own. But as the clock began to chime 12, Cinderella remembered her promise. She hurried away, leaving the prince calling after her. In her haste, one of her glass slippers fell off on the palace steps. The prince, determined to find his true love, took the glass slipper and vowed to search every corner of the kingdom. He would marry the one whose foot the slipper fit. He traveled from house to house, but the slipper fit no one. Finally, he arrived at Cinderella's home. Her stepsisters tried desperately to squeeze their feet into the tiny shoe, but it was no use. Just as the prince was about to leave, Cinderella appeared. Her stepmother tried to stop her, but the slipper slid onto Cinderella's foot perfectly. And so, Cinderella and the prince were married, their hearts full of love. But Cinderella's story doesn't end with revenge. She forgave her stepmother and stepsisters, proving that her greatest strength was not her beauty, but her boundless kindness. She ruled alongside the prince with grace and compassion, and they all lived happily ever after. Thank you so much for joining me for this timeless story. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and ring that bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep believing in the magic of kindness.